So let's start with dialog flow. What you're going to do is first open a browser, bit anything, Google Chrome, Mozilla, Safari, or anything, and then type in uh, dialog flow and hit enter, and you'll be taken. And this is a very first line is what we want, and I'm like just select that, and yes, here it gives a brief description about what dialog flow is like. There's an introduction video also, you can watch it whenever you want. like it shows
Whether
very
you're a
stuffs
global
it shows very stuffs about dialog flow and all. Then it has got some it shows its features like powered by Google's machine learning, built on Google infrastructure, optimized for Google Assistant. That's what I was saying, like we can build actions for Google Assistant using this. And here they said that dialog flow is user friendly, intuitive, and just makes sense. Its natural language processing is the best we have tried by Google. Okay, and it has got a lot more features. It has mentioned about many other stuffs also over here. You can just go through this anytime. Like here they mention what all platforms we can implement the chatbot to. Like they are building action skills bots for Google Assistant, Alexa, Cortana, Facebook Messenger, Telegram, etc. And you can click explore integration to know more. Then across devices we can do that. Around the world we can reach. And these all companies are using Dialogflow for their purposes. And yeah, so what you're going to do is click here, sign up for free. So already have an account, but I'll do it again. So just click sign in with Google. You should need a Google account to sign into this. Okay, so yes, this actually what stuff, create a new agent. Like this is a basic. They will be asking for some permissions. Just give it, and you will be redirected to this such page like this. And this is a basic structure of a dialog flow page. And this we can find here intents. Okay, let's come back to that earlier later on. Here the intents, entities, and fulfillment options, integrations, training, history, analytics, pre-built engine, small talks, etc. Here we can test our Dialogflow agent. Okay, I'm going to use Dialogflow agent for the chatbot we are building, or just agent. Okay, so here we have to provide the name for our agent at first. Then we can select the default language, then selecting the time zone, and we can create a new Google project or select an existing Google project from the cloud section, and then click on create. Like we'll come to that later. So we are dealt with the basics of Dialogflow. Like I introduced you to the Dialogflow. What you're going to do here is just type in what I'm going to create a job master. Like I'm going to mention a name job master over here. The thing which you got to note here is that you cannot include a space in between the name. Okay, it says here agent name cannot contain white spaces, so I'm just going to remove it. You can either name it like this, or you can name it like this, but don't include white space in between them. Then I'm going to select the default language as English. We have got many more options over here, like uh, around 20 languages over here. You can select whichever you're comfortable with, but go for English first, but it's your option. So what I'll be saying is like I'll break the suspense from here itself. If you're building an action for Google Assistant on a non-English language, then you will be awarded what sent a Google Home. That's the part where we will be getting Google Home. So I'll be building using English over here. You can also start with English to know the basic stuff. Then you can move on to another language and build. Or you can build the non-English language version for the same app itself. And then after that, I'm selecting the default time zone. I'm selecting this, and let me check whether anything else. Okay, I'm going to select this stuff over here, and then I'm going to click create a new Google project, and then I'm going to click on create. This will create our Dialogflow agent. Like I have named here breaking job over so that's not it, job master over here, and this will be my what agent's name. But this need not be the name for name what should be shown on Google Assistant action. So it's now working. It usually takes around 10 to 15 seconds for forming the other steps, and now it's done. And yes, we are reached over here. So next, that's all for this video. We'll come back to this in the next video to deal with what entities our intents is. So that's all for this video. See you in the next video.